Good afternoon on what is a cool, bright and sunny day. It is Sunday the 15th of January. I've got a nice hot cup of tea. And a parcel to unbox. And what I've got here is a copy of Devil Dogs, or should I do it like that? Sure. So, this is another one of my, I've been to Waterstones, book sale purchases, and this is historian Saul David's history of King Company of the US Marines, first in, last out, from Guadalcanal to the shores of Japan. Basically, this is from the Sunday Times best-selling historian Saul David, the dramatic tale of the first American troops to take the fight to the enemy in the Second World War. The Devil Dogs of K Company 35 Marines were part of the legendary 1st Marine Division. They landed on the beaches of Guadalcanal in the Solomon Islands in 1942, the first US ground offensive in the war, and were present when Okinawa, Japan's most southerly prefecture, finally fell to the American troops after a bitter struggle in June 1945. In between, they fought in the green hell of Cape Gloucester on the island of New Britain, and across the coral wasteland of Palau in the Palau Islands, the campaign described by one K Company veteran as 30 days of the meanest around the cock slaughter that desperate men can inflict on each other. Pick this up because I'm sort of vaguely interested in the Pacific Theatre. It's not an area of or period of the World War II that I've read a great deal about. Being British is mostly a case of, oh yes, it's all Europe and against the Nazis. Well, no, of course the war wasn't all that. And I've got a couple of ideas for some Call of Cthulhu scenarios, or even Acton Cthulhu scenarios for this setting in particular, that I've always wanted to deal with. Which essentially come down to, do you see here this this boy's anti-tank gun? Yes. How do you think that'll do against Mother Hydra or Father Dagon? Let's go for it. Not very subtle, I admit. But anyway, so it's quite a lengthy book, but we do have plenty of photographs. So let's just flipping through. We have a map of the campaigns they were involved in. So I'm just showing you. No, I don't like holding that way. I do apologise. And then we have that and that. So it opens up a series of book maps you've got to refer back to, forward by W. Henry Sledge, and then the introduction. And quite a lot of text, because it's a history book, but here we have photographs of the particular soldiers involved and Marines involved. Just get my cold fingers in there. So this will provide useful background as well. Something really reading sort of like things like the Pacific, or the sort of the Watching the Pacific and what the books that they're based upon, as in research for the scenario, which I might actually get around to writing it. I've got a couple of ideas for scenarios, which I think would really work. But I'm not necessarily a natural born scenario writer. In fact, the only scenario I've actually created and written from start to finish, and have published, was actually for Godlike, so which you can go and find for free. So yeah, and then of course at the back you have plastic elements. You've got notes, decent bibliography, and primary sources as well, and secondary sources. Really quite, quite extensive here, and then the index, and I mean, there's the author, and he's done some television work as well. Did a very good piece on logistics and so on. But he's written other books as well, so I'm looking forward to digging into this one. This is Saul David's Devil Dogs. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook. If you have, do please click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post them. Lastly, if you want to be alerted to yet more unboxings, look where you'll see me out here with a package containing a book or game, or in this case a history book, which I'll unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 2 minutes or so. All of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do hit the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching. We'll be back again soon with another unboxing in the Nook. Bye for now.